Baylan Skorull has certainly made his mark on Star Wars, quickly becoming a fan favorite. But with him being a new character, we don't know too much about his history. All we do know is that he's a former Jedi working for Morgan Elsbeth trying to find Grand Admiral Thrawn. His Jedi history is unknown, as even Ahsoka hasn't heard of Baylan until their first meeting, which prompts us to ask, what did Baylan do in the Jedi Order? He was raised on the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, as he spoke of childhood memories of the fairy tales of the pathway to Peridea. He knew of Ahsoka and Anakin, as everyone spoke very highly of them, but we don't know if they directly met. And he did live long enough to see Anakin become Darth Vader, or possibly he previously fought Vader after being hunted down for being a Jedi, and realized it was Anakin during an encounter, and this hypothetical event could have happened any time after Episode 3, as we do know Baylan was in the Clone Wars, obviously when he met Anakin and Ahsoka. Which leads us to ask, what was Baylan's role in the Clone Wars? Many people think he was a temple guard, but I feel like that's relegating him to the background. I think perhaps like Quinlan Vos, Baylan was an undercover Jedi agent, and during the events of Order 66 he didn't have clones assigned to his secret Jedi missions, allowing him to survive the first purge. And if he was a temple guard, he would have most likely been killed by the clones. The undercover Jedi makes even more sense once you learn about these Jedi. They're rule breakers that kind of go their own way, which is when Quinlan was working undercover, he was trained in the dark side by Asajj Ventress. And perhaps Baylan on a mission met the Night Sisters and was trained in the dark side as well, or maybe after the fall of Jedi he ended up working with Morgan, or she was a prior contact. I would also like to know his daughter's situation, Shin, if she was born before or after the fall of the Jedi, as if he had her during the time of the Jedi, having a child would have been frowned upon, and he may have been banished or left the Jedi Order to raise her. Or if she was born during the Empire and Baylan is raising his daughter as his apprentice to continue the ways of the Force, but less so what the Jedi Order taught. It's interesting how Baylan no longer considers himself a Jedi, but only searching for power. He is open about his Jedi history, and he's sympathetic to the once great Order, but ultimately saw its flaws. We really don't know what Baylan did in the Jedi Order, and maybe it's supposed to be that way. I hope we get to learn more about his Jedi history, and I hope overall we get to learn more about this character, but for right now, Baylan is just searching for Grand Admiral Thrawn in the hopes that it will destroy the New Republic to restore the Empire and give Baylan the fame glory he's been looking for all his life. And with that, subscribe if you'd like, and until next video, goodbye.